Hey everyone, welcome to Friday night. Welcome to Keys from the Golden Vault. We will be playing some of the dungeons along with some of the other dragons. And I'm going to turn it right over to our esteemed leader and dungeon master, Mr. Joe Numbers.
Oh, I'm tired tonight, guys. I
Yeah.
did I did brew some coffee, so I'll be awake after break maybe. But let's do. Anyone heard from Furied?
No. Have
Other
not
than
heard from
her
him.
like questioning whether or not we're playing, no.
Oh,
Oh yeah, she
I
did. Yeah, she
did see
did
that.
type in the
Yep.
chat earlier, so she's around. But I don't know. She might
Well,
be.
I did not confirm that we are, but I didn't say that we aren't, so I assumed maybe she got that.
You like to be
She
that
took a nap.
international man of mystery. I get it.
Let's do some quick intros and then we can kind of recap. We skipped last week, so we're probably gonna have to figure out what the hell you guys are up to. So, Verge, start us off.
This is Mark or McClancy 10,006 playing Verge, who is a monk of the elven flavor, a Shadar Kai elf.
Ferris.
Oh yeah, Ferris. I forgot my name. Rob Toohey playing Ferris, who is a human rogue of the charlatan variety.
Fitting
Great.
for a band of thieves, I suppose.
That's right.
Maury.
Hi everyone, this is Havoc. I'm playing Mori. Mori is a human rogue. Yeah, that's it.
Nice. I forget what Fury is. She's a small thing, I think.
Isn't she like a gnome artificer?
Yes, she is a artificer, and she is a gnome. Yep, a deep gnome. It says. Any recollection of what you guys were doing?
Yes, we
Uh,
were in a casino. I know that by looking at the map. Thank you very much. And I also am now seeing some boats in the river, which is giving me a terrible PTSD flashback from a few years ago, where one of my characters jumped into a boat and got eaten because it was a mimic.
The good
Uh,
news is
Hey,
you have been in
what
those
fun
boats.
is D&D when little PTSD isn't involved?
That's right.
Hey,
So
you
we.
have ridden in those boats, and they did not eat you this time.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, all right, McClancy has done something. Gifted 5 tier 1 subs. Amazing. That's just gonna be so loud. Thank you so much, McClancy. It's so loud. We snuck around the casino. It's gonna do it 2 more times. We didn't sneak around. We got escorted around. We got shown the vault. We stole the thing. We
You did get some employee casino or casino employee pass cards and 2 guard uniforms and 2 casino worker uniforms, which are in the party sheet. You made it out of that casino after having done your reconnaissance and um, kind of met up back at the town, which is south of the casino, for the night to come up with a plan on what you're going to do and how you're going to do it.
Yeah. So and the other things we learned is that there is some type of undead ogre in the vault, and
The
that the
Minotaur.
statue,
Yep.
Minotaur, sorry, thank you, and that the statue we need to steal is in the high rollers room.
Yep, and where the tournament. There's 5 high roller tables, which are, um, they're not packed full. You could play if you wanted, kind of thing. But the tournament that's wrapping up tonight at this one more day of this tournament, it should be wrapped up by the end of the day.
Fury is on her way, by the way.
Excellent.
Um. All right. So to recap, we still have to do shit here.
I think you were talking. I think that's how we left. It was we had a plan. We realized that plan isn't going to fully work, having reconned the place, and you were coming up with different ideas.
And were we going to go away and regroup, or are we going to just regroup down here at the bottom of the casino?
Mark, did you run this thing through your AI bullshit?
I was trying to, and the AI thing crashed. So
Oh, to get the recap from what we did, yeah.
yeah, I just submitted a bug ticket to them.
We did leave on the boat. We left with some employees to get some information because we were asking them questions. So we did leave. So we have to come back again.
I just put you on this map because that's where you're
okay.
going to end up.
Yeah, that's
So we did leave. Okay.
Yeah,
did leave.
we're not there now. It's just a placeholder for us, right?
Gotcha.
Yep.
And then we did case the place out. I think the only place we didn't go into, I walked into it, but the thing with the circles, but I didn't wait for a thing because I saw that there was a door and no way to get past it. So, the circus, I think, is where we went into.
Oh yeah, you were in there.
Yeah, I walked into there, but we went into the back rooms. We looked at the employee areas. There was like 5 work mirrors that had like different visions of like around the casino. So we were trying to figure out how we would extract them from there. And then we were going to go past them to get up to the room. So that's where we were. We were trying to figure out how to like deposit the tiny one into the room and then maybe get her out with the keys. But now that we have uniforms, it might be a little bit easier, except they're all tieflings. So we'd have to disguise ourselves really good because they're tieflings and none of us are.
Right.
So I think we were asking to see if we can get a scroll of like disguise self or something.
Scroll of
Yeah, I
change
think there was an
tiefling.
issue with being able to use the scroll.
Right. But I think that's what we were discussing. We were left off like thinking about if we can get a scroll. You said you could disguise yourself with a kit.
Yeah, I have a disguise kit.
And you went and talked to a bunch of the tieflings so you can get a good look at them and get ideas for the disguises, but you wouldn't feel up their faces.
No, I was doing the Larry David thing. I was just looking, but not touching them.
So I think that's about it. We were just trying to figure out where we're at from there.
I think there was like the artificer could use a scroll, but it can't. Like she's so small, it wouldn't be able to turn it into a tiefling, but she might be able to turn into the
boss.
The boss guy.
Right. That was what we were thinking. If we could turn into the boss, and then we would have to figure out how to keep them separated because she's going to have to hit 2 places. If she turns into the boss, she can walk in and take the trophy. And I think we made the joke like, oh, we're going to get it cleaned before we present it. That was one. And then she should be able to just walk into the office, grab the wand, go up to the other room because she's the boss. And she was going to take you with her, like showing you around, like either you're a new employee or you're the bigwig that we were pretending to be.
That's
so they
right.
gave us the tour.
Yes. That all is making total sense right now when you're saying it. I totally forgot everything, but yes, it's all what I think happened.
See, the beauty is Rob could play the same adventure in the same scene every week and not remember.
Yeah, WotC they wouldn't make any money because they could just sell me one thing and I could just play it over and over and over and I would never know.
So I think that's where we're at. I'm not sure what you guys want to do.
Yeah, so let's decompose the problem. So problem 1, we need the baton from the manager's office to pacify the undead Minotaur. We need to get past the mirrors. We need to figure out how to fetch the statue from the game room, which I believe we thought was magically alarmed or otherwise protected. And we need to get the hell out of here without getting killed or caught.
Yes.
And is decompose the right word there?
I don't know, but I don't like the term.
We would prefer not to have a rapid, unscheduled disassembly.
Because if you watch the news, everybody, there was such.
So,
yes.
Was the case? I didn't case out the case, so I don't remember that part. Was the case protected magically? Or was that the last adventure? Because I know the case that the rock was in was magically guarded. I think here it was just the presence of people around it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
there
don't.
was one guard, and there's a locking mechanism on it. You didn't see anyone open the case or anything like that, but there's a keyhole. It's like a glass case.
Right, so we would need to figure out how to open it, but I don't remember if it was magically guarded. Oh. Okay. I think Fury is having sound issues.
Oh
Or
boy,
beep, beep, beep.
Wednesday.
I fixed it. I fixed it.
Oh, you did, okay. Because Wednesday we were having problems with you.
So, did anybody check it for magic? That would be the question.
Did you guys all hear that?
And if that's the answer, nope.
Did you guys hear the sad
Well,
horn?
that one feels more like it's going to have to be a smash, grab, and dash deal, right?
Well, no, because if she turns into the boss, then she should be able to just walk in, take it out, and just make up any excuse she wants to leave with it.
Okay.
So it's not really.
This is very, gnome. I'm sorry. What am I, a gnome? Yeah, I'm a gnome. Gnome dependent again. I'm just saying, last time you were dependent on me, it didn't go as planned.
What?
Right.
We know
That's why Rob is going with you this time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go as a tiefling.
How is that any
Disguise.
different?
Because
I'm
he's
the
the one that has
problem.
to panic.
I'm gonna remain
See-
calm. You watch. Everyone remain calm.
Nobody panic. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We'll just we'll be sitting here nail biting from the outside going, I wonder if they survived.
I wonder if they're all dead.
At least I got the massage before I died.
Super important.
Yeah. I like to
So-
be relaxed before I get murdered.
Sense
Don't
being
get-
tense. That's right.
Don't get murdered. Just stick to the plan.
Yeah, I don't know. My ADHD, shiny.
We got to
object
get you like a
syndrome.
restraining bolt. Like just one of those
What?
dog
No,
collars.
to
It's just,
me- To me, this is a two-part heist. Right. We got to clean out the vault, and we have to get the statue. Right.
Well, you did. The contract is for $5,000. You can keep anything else above that, but
Yeah, I mean, $5,000 from the vault and the statue is the contract. Anything else is on top for us, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Don't
I
tell
think
me
we
if
that.
have
we
to
break
be-
it into two problems, we have the vault problem and the statue problem.
That sounds like
Right.
a you problem. Yes, we have to
Talking to
get. I'm just joshing. We have to get. What's up? 1940. The term joshing. We have to get in the vault. I can't remember how we decided. It seemed so perfect how we were going to do that.
Well, we
She's-
were going to
she-
Ocean's
oh, yeah.
11 it. We were going to put the gnome in the cart, roll the fake Lord dude's winnings or wagering sums into the vault. That was prior to Undead Minotaur or whatever it is.
Yeah, but then where did it come in that did we change the plan that we were going to have the gnome
Yes.
be the boss and
Right.
oh yeah,
When
okay.
when we found out we could get a scroll and she could use it, we decided, well, she can't be a tiefling because she's too short. It won't look right. But
Wait, what
being
scroll?
a gnome would be ideal.
Wait, no. We didn't talk about a scroll. We said there was a disguise thingy.
No, we talked about you getting a magic scroll.
Yeah, I can't use magic scrolls.
I thought we found out you could.
yeah.
Did we?
hmm
I'm going by what the DM said. Trust in the DM.
I don't know about that.
I don't. Think
I was
it's
looking
there.
at the spell. Where was it at? The spell disguise self
Uh-huh.
under, I believe, the coding effects.
And it says Artificer?
That is the last one.
Alright, if y'all think so.
Can artificers not use scrolls, Fury?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Artificer doesn't really have a lot of magic.
No, but
It's
they
your
are
character.
they are magical. They do have magic.
Yeah, they do have magic. I just don't know which magics.
Well, they can use disguise self.
Well, look at your spell list for Artificer. It's a level 1 spell. So it's either that it's incorrect in the coding.
Takes a little bit longer to load up this module for me, okay?
Okay.
Now I can just open up my character sheet.
At higher level, us rogues will be able to use them. So we should, But right now, we need to depend on the only magic we have. Your mechanical sort of way.
Hey Rob, this one is it says 5e effects coding spells R2 EMU.
R2 EMU.
Droid.
Yeah, that's that is because it's in
a specific thing.
Well, so Robin did the codings from every wondrous item outside the DMG. RT
R2
Wait a minute.
EMU. I don't know.
Yeah, that could be a Mad No Mad thing. I can't remember. I gotta look at it.
I just want to know if you. I would imagine it's Rob 2E, but MU I don't know. But
Yeah.
Anyhow.
Now, are you seeing that as a title of the group or?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yes. Rob 2E module updater is what that is.
Gotcha.
Now I don't know why that would show up. I've seen that before, but I can't. I don't see it here, and Oh, that's what it is. So if you don't have the modules open, but you use the Rob 2E module updater to open them and have them be in your library, that's what that is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Now I'm locked in.
Is that the old spider web?
Well, but what the Rob 2E module updater does is it loads stuff into memory, but doesn't show it in your library. If that makes any sense.
It does.
Yeah.
So disguise self is definitely a level 1 artificer spell.
Yes.
So you're not getting out of it.
And it's a $44 scroll.
Even better.
Is it available in town?
Yes.
$44 to make you holler.
$44.99. You have penny?
You have penny? That always bothered me. Always bothered me, that joke. It loads in the campaign database. Yes, Gorvidal, you are correct. So we are getting that scroll.
All right. So let's say we acquire the scroll, assuming we can scrounge up 44 gold.
So someone spend 44 gold, and I will put it in your party sheet.
Who's got money? I have 93 gold. We can all.
I was gonna say, don't you have all the party money?
I don't think that's true. Don't we each have about the same amount of money?
Oh, no, I have 70.
That's 70.
All right, so what? I'm buying this? I mean, we can't all spend 11 gold? Come on.
I'll spend 11. No problem.
I'm going to spend 11 gold.
Beat you to it.
Well,
Didn't spend platinum pieces
I had
this time
to,
or nothing.
I had to type out a special message. That's what took me so long. You just spent 11 gold on something, it says.
Yeah. It's part of the union dues. All right. So while the other two cough up 11 gold, so now we disguise the gnome as the boss. What are we going to do with the boss?
Maury spent 11 EP, not 11 gold. You need to fix that.
Oh. So
Or he's spending
Cheap
big.
bastard.
Or no. Is that small? I can't
That's
remember.
small.
Small.
Yeah, that's he's only
Half
spent
of gold.
5.5. Yeah, just spend another 11 EP and you'll be good.
how did that happen?
The
I'm sorry,
column.
I could have sworn I put it into the gold column.
yeah, the boxes on that thing are not that intuitive. Like they're, is it to the left? Is it to the right? What is happening? It would have been better up and down, but they didn't do it that way. Whenever I look at that, I always have to go, okay, the first one's PP, the second one's GP. Okay, I got it.
So there, is that enough now?
Yeah.
Yep.
On the other half,
That
We have
along
scroll.
with the employee pass cards and the uniforms are in the party sheet. You can
Which
take
I
them
stole,
as you like.
by the way.
All right, let's talk this through now. So we have a boss replacement, which means we need to incapacitate or disappear the boss.
Wait. Do I need to sound like the boss? Does this guy
Nope.
self change my voice too?
No. And yes, you have to sound like him, and no, it doesn't.
Well, that's going to be a problem because I never talked to the boss and I don't know what he sounds like.
Well, we can
And-
fix that when we bop the boss.
Wait, why are we bopping the boss? You are very into violence,
That's
sir.
Mark's default. Mark's default is fuck them all up, blow it up.
Well, yeah, he's
Punch him
alone.
in the nose. That's what
I
monks do.
cast fist.
I guess
I-
fist.
We need to address the boss because the boss can't appear elsewhere in said casino when we're pretending to be the boss, right?
That's true. I agree, but we don't have to immediately pummel his ass, okay? This
I mean,
non-violent
hide him in
solutions.
like a closet. That would be helpful.
Right, I'm
Violence
saying
is
we,
always the answer. What's the
no,
question?
it's-
nah, we're gonna die.
Stop! Stop!
Okay.
We're gonna.
When
die.
we were there, did we figure out like the boss's routine? What does he do most of the time? We were wandering around. We kept an eye
Yes,
on him.
we
He
d- I
talked
did,
A lot.
yes.
What was his habits?
Yeah, he
we-
went and kind of talked with the employees. Sat at the bar for a drink, got a meal. Was kind of watching over the tournament happenings that were going on in that card tournament that's going on. Back in his office, kind of in the employee areas, kind of meanders, but I wouldn't say there's a set schedule.
Okay. So can we get him to like drink or eat something that will knock him out? Like some kind of concoction to either keep him in the bathroom or to just remove him from play
We're gonna do the old
for
Mission
like
Impossible.
30 minutes.
Put the diarrhea
Well, I mean,
medicine in
the
his
the
cup.
the eatery or diner or whatever isn't on the same floor as the casino. I don't think you guys went down there, but
No, I did.
Verge checked it out.
yeah, it's just that it's called it's underneath like the main floor of the
Oh.
casino.
Yeah, you did mention it, but I didn't go see it.
Yep.
Yeah, Verge went there and checked it out.
Were there
just a
cameras there,
restaurant.
Verge?
And the waterfall was not an escape route.
Okay, but was there cameras in the casino? Like, did we notice that the restaurant was being like surveilled?
Yeah, there's a mirror in there.
So we have to keep him out of line of the mirrors. That's like the big thing.
Yeah.
But not all the mirrors can be. I mean, remember that there's 5 in that security room, and certainly more than 5.
Right,
throughout
each
the
one
casino.
sees like 4 different scenes, though, right?
No.
No, they
Oh.
rotated through.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're each
So-
they're each a single thing.
But it only takes that one instance for us to be standing in that room and
Yeah.
him to show up on a mirror that we're like, oop, ah.
So if he's otherwise occupied, then yes, that is best. We can do complete complete whatever, or like make him have to go to the bathroom, but then he'll be in and out and come. We need to make him basically disappear so that we can replace him.
Well, do we want him to know that he was robbed at the time he was robbed, or do we want him to figure it out later?
I think it was a revenge thing, and it would be better if like we want to embarrass him. We want full embarrassment. So like it would probably be best like when he's about to present the trophy and the award, or the pool that doesn't exist. So then he has to explain it, because if he finds out beforehand, he could just make up some excuse to cancel.
Yeah.
I think someone had said something about an illusory object they can give people. Was that
I did.
Fury?
That would be the artificer.
I remember someone saying like, "Oh, I can make it look like the thing's still in there," or
Yeah, I could, but I can't be in two places at once.
yeah, I thought you said you could give it to someone ahead of time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I could do that.
Well, I mean, we could steal the statue and replace it with the fake in advance of the handout.
I think the swapping of the statue is actually the easier part. Just be like, hey, I'm going to clean it, take it out, polish it, and then go to like put it back in and put the fake back in. I don't think that's going to be the hard part. It's tracking where he is and avoiding him while you rob his vault.
And who is playing the fake noble?
I'm not sure you guys were anymore.
Yeah, we don't.
Oh,
we didn't think
we laid it out, but
yeah, the noble doesn't actually have to show up. I'm going to be a guard, going with the gnome.
Right
now,
we
the noble. The pretense of the noble is, we're going to send the money into the vault early. The noble's coming later.
Right.
Right, but that was to
we
get
didn't
us in
describe
so we
who
can
the
get
noble was, right?
No,
Right.
but we
gave a name.
No,
yeah.
what I mean is they don't know what the noble looks like.
No, but the noble's never going to be there anyway. It's not going to matter. This is all going to happen
If
before.
we say that, we may need the noble to cause a distraction with the boss.
Okay.
Well, then,
what I'm hearing is he would like to be in part going into the vault too. So yes, you could dress up as the noble and go in with the gnome and the guard.
We don't need to go into the vault. We need to distract the boss from his job to get him out of the picture. And you guys don't want me to break his neck, so we got to figure out some way to.
Nobody said you couldn't break his
kill him
neck
and get him out of the picture.
I didn't say you couldn't break his neck.
The whole embarrassment thing goes away if he's dead.
That's true. That's true.
So, they didn't hire us to kill anyone.
Oh, he can be unconscious and be embarrassed.
Breaking someone's neck is not unconscious them; it unalives them.
Well, that's just be a little less hard.
It unalives them. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
You're definitely the hitter.
Just trying to keep our options open.
It unalives
Fair
them. Fuck.
So then it's going to be a matter of how you would get this. I think his name is Quentin. How you'd get him where you'd want him.
Right.
Yeah.
So, again,
Or
if we could,
you just do your best to avoid.
Well, if we have the Lord, this is brainstorming. We have the Lord, meet the guy in his office. We overpower him in the office and then substitute our gnome.
Okay, but what happens if our little gnome is a lot stronger than us at second level and we don't overpower him? Now we're standing near him in a room full of guards. Again,
No, his office didn't have guards in it.
Oh, he did escort you with 2 guards.
Yeah.
He escorted us with guards, but the guards weren't posted in his office.
No, but they follow him around everywhere. Not to mention we're in the back quarters where guards are just walking around. Again, less violence, more subtlety.
The other thing to keep in mind is
let's just win without hitting anyone.
You guys, this has to be where he's embarrassed at the ceremony, and if we do something to make him even aware anything's going on, he could just call the whole thing off.
Right.
So we have to do this without him even knowing anything's happening. We gotta
Right.
fucking Ocean's 11 this shit.
Yes.
It
I
can't be where
agree.
we knock him out. It can't be where he even knows anything's wrong. So it's
Right.
got to
So
be
we got
where
to deal with him being then two places at once.
That's right.
Once as
We-
himself,
That's-
once as us pretending to be him. Right.
right.
That's what we're trying to figure out now.
I haven't
Because-
heard you figure it out yet.
well,
You keep
that's-
resorting to violence.
Violence is always the
said-
solution.
Maybe we could make him sleepy, have him in the bathroom, like something subtle that happens to everyone that he doesn't immediately think, I've been poisoned.
yeah.
I kind of agree with Havoc, as much as I hate to say it. That maybe slipping something into a drink, Rob's gonna dress up as a guard, have his guard bring him a beverage or something like a tea. That's just gonna make him sleepy.
Yeah, just for a little bit, just for like 10 minutes. So he'll wake up and go, "Oh, I must have dozed off."
Maybe like an hour, just to be sure, just to be safe.
Well, but here's the thing: if he's gone for an hour, someone's going to notice that.
Well,
Right,
no,
but he
because
won't
I'll
be gone.
walking around as him.
Right.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. But so okay, so now it becomes, where does he go to sleep for an hour? What room?
I would
His
think he'd go to his office.
Okay, that makes sense. So we get him to drink the tea in his office,
Mhm.
or drink the tea and go to his office.
Yes.
While we are all looking at our stopwatches, which don't, sundials. I don't know what we have.
Which don't exist, yeah.
During the
Yeah.
whole case, we have to count it off in our heads. I mean, the whole job, we have to count it off.
Hourglass, Rob. Hourglass.
Is it a giant hourglass like this tall on our wrist that we turn over?
We're just
like
walking
that?
around with it.
Yeah, everybody's got a watch.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so get him in his office, get him asleep.
Mhm.
Then we walk around posing, lock his office door in case anybody comes and checks it. Oh, boss isn't in there. Oh, the boss is there. I see the boss, and then it's Furied. And then okay,
Well,
that sounds
here's
good.
the thing. Wait, I think I know how we can get him in his office. And I think I know how we can knock him out. So, remember, we have a noble that's going to show up, right? You're a master of disguises, so you could show up as the noble, which your gnome accountant. Show up, get him into the office so you can, say your culture, you got to share a drink like Russians do or whatever, right? You give him a drink, he passes out, you make the switch right there, and then you guys can come out of the office as him while he's sound asleep in the office. We do everything we have to do, go back into the office, change back, wake him up, be like, all right, thank you, we're all good. And then you leave, and he's none the wiser.
All right, that sounds good.
All right. So then, what are the two things we're doing in the 10 minutes that he's passed out?
Why is it only 10 minutes? Why can't he be
You
asleep
said
longer?
10 minutes.
Because Rob said 10 minutes.
And I said an hour.
Yes, I agree.
The hour
with
and 10
her.
minutes that he's passed out.
Let's split the difference. All right. Okay. What was the answer to that question?
In my scenario, he's asleep until you wake him back up to conduct your business. Be like, hey, just play it off like, oh, you must be tired, nod it off. I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for everything, and you leave.
As
and he-
adventurers, we
All
can
right. So we get him a sleeping beauty potion.
right.
So that he's
Yes.
asleep till you kiss him on the lip.
I don't know about all that, but okay.
I don't know how these elements
Just
keep
rolling
getting
with
added.
it, just messing with you. So now how do we tackle the two problems? How do we get the safe and the money out of the vault?
All right. So the safe, we know that he has the key and he has a key in the stick thing for the Minotaur. So once you go in, you basically wave the stick at the Minotaur. The Minotaur doesn't attack nobody. The keys you're gonna have, we just take them out of his desk. When we're done, we put them right back into his desk. Nobody's the wiser. The guards are gonna think Bimp is him, so they'll do whatever they're told. So that's one thing. While he's asleep, we run over, basically do the whole polish the statue, put the fake in, take the real one, bring it back. that part's done. That's easy because we don't. The gnome doesn't have to be there for that. Just say the boss sent me to polish up the statue and get it ready for the show or for the presentation. So I think that would be an easy one. The thing would be the locking mechanism because I don't know what we had for the locking mechanism. So we'd have to probably find the key. It's probably in him. So yeah, I think that would
All right.
easy
Then
enough.
what's the contingencies? If that's the plan, what's the backup?
You hit everyone.
Before you go to the backup, how are you getting him to go to sleep?
That's
We're
the
go-
thing.
we're gonna
We're
make
have
it-
to make some concoction or something to knock him out.
As adventurers, we should either know how to or know how to find out how to make like a knockout potion or whatever.
There are
I would think.
I mean, there's sleep, which is a spell, but it only lasts a short while, and it's a spell. The other thing that I can think of would be like a drow poison.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
Like
that's expensive as all hell, isn't it?
I don't know. I do see
Yes,
in the
it is.
oh yeah, well it's not expensive as all hell, but it's not $40. It looks like it's 200. I do see a poisoner's kit in items. My assumption is that no one has proficiency in a poisoner's kit. But...
Not yet.
That would probably be, if anybody, it would be me, the rogue, and I do. No, I've got disguise and forgery, not poisoner's kit. I don't know that any characters are.
But a 200, like if you guys are planning on taking more than the $5,000, I mean, essentially you're looking at a $200 investment to try and make back.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. If
So
we all have 70, we could all put in 50 for now.
I've got 82 left. I can do 50.
A drow poison, if you are able to afford one, creatures subject to the poison must succeed on a DC 13 con saving throw or be poisoned for an hour. If it fails by 5 or more, the creature is also unconscious while poisoned.
So it's not foolproof.
No, and I'd hate to have to rely on a roll for the whole fucking thing.
So what we need is something to knock him that we know is going to knock him out if he ingests it.
Yes.
Is there anything that actually exists?
Hey, Rob.
In real world,
In all your
yeah.
fabulous kits and extensions, did anybody come up with like a poisoner's kit that has all kinds of different poisons?
Well, I mean,
type poisons and items, and you can figure out.
There is a poisoner's kit, but
like a sleep poison kind of thing.
Yeah, and the thing
Is
about the sleep spell only lasts a minute.
Yeah.
Poison, basic vial poison. Yeah, that doesn't. Yeah.
Does anyone have a way to give this guy disadvantage on a con save?
Well,
I mean,
would we get
Bane or
if
Bane.
he's willingly ingesting it? Wouldn't it give him disadvantage?
I don't know. I hadn't thought about it.
I mean, if we're gonna go
The
that
thing
route,
about it is if the entire plan hinges on this poison and it's a roll of the dice, you can always roll a 1 or a 20. I mean, it can always get just so fucked up by one
You
turn
do
of
say
events.
that. That's funny that you say that. I can.
But I don't.
It is
I
possible.
guarantee if we roll
I'm not-
advantage, it'll work against us. Right?
I'm not that good of a role player, obviously, that I know like, oh, there's a thing that'll knock a character out for sure. Like I don't know that. I've never come up against this particular conundrum.
and honestly, it's basically a damn call. So it's
So we have, Verge has underground contacts.
So Verge can get us some knockout drops.
I'm exploring that possibility.
Oh, and I have what do I have? I have false identity. That doesn't help me. I can forge documents. I can't. I don't have like secret underworld contacts or anything like that.
Yeah, I have criminal contacts, so I can get messages.
Does the artificer deal with just mechanical stuff, or is this like?
For now, yeah, until I become an alchemist.
So you're like a poisoner's kit would seem up your alley, I guess.
Well, no, it would be an alchemist kit, but
yeah. So the poisoner said it includes vials, chemicals, and other equipment necessary to make poisons. Like alchemy and poisoner kind of seems to go hand in hand to me, but.
Right, but I don't have specialization until my 3rd level when I become an alchemist.
Gotcha. Anyone else have any sort of? Essentially, you can kind of put your heads together. What I can think of is if you get a poisoner's kit, you could likely alter the drow poison to try and make that save a little higher.
So, in Faerun, there are knockout drops. And it's made with preparing use animal fats, prunes, oranges, sugar, and salt. They were mixed into like a thick syrup dissolved in water, oil, or alcohol. That's basically made by Zakhara in Forgotten Realms. They actually call Zakharan knockout drops. It basically is a potion of sleep. It's used for medical purposes.
Or robbing vaults.
They do exist. It's just whether we can get them.
So Verge can use his criminal contact network and find out if one is available.
There you go. If your criminal contacts are in the realm of Daggerford, we should be good.
So he puts the request out on CrimeNet.
the dark web.
The dark web. The dungeon web. I like it. And that would, of course, be something that is an instantaneous response. Like, almost immediately you would hear back.
Yeah, it's just an instant message.
Right.
One tweet away.
But yeah, it's basically a sleep potion, which I'm pretty sure we can look up in the DMG as well.
Yeah, it has got the same effects as a potion to sleep.
Mm-hmm. So, can we get our hands on one of those? And how much would that cost?
So, the potion of... I don't see a potion of sleep in the items.
Well, yeah, no, there's no potion of sleep, I don't think. We'd have to just say there's knockout drops.
We get iocane powder.
Again, murder.
Never fight an Asian.
Land war. It's not never fight an Asian.
Yeah.
My God, Rob.
I was trying to say never fight a land war in Asia, and it came out never fight an Asian. Oh my God.
Skip
everything else. I will not tolerate your racist behavior. Please stop. How's that?
Never go up against a Sicilian when death is on the line. You gotta admit that's a pretty good impression.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
All right, so can we source the sleepy potion?
Okay, so I'm looking up what my options are, what I'm sorting through. It looks like it's relatively cheap. It'd be 5 gold. This is going to be essentially a sleep spell. It's not going to be a knockout forever, but it's going to work to knock them out. Like, there's no save. There's nothing else. But it's going to last a minute.
So a minute's not long enough, you guys.
However,
To clear out the
a
vault.
minute gives you time to do something else if you need.
Oh, a minute
Actually, a minute
gives
is
you time to punch him while he's asleep. He's not going to be
no.
asleep. He's going to be knocked out.
Plastic
right?
bag.
There's a distinct
Oh
difference.
my god.
Put his head in the bag of
No,
holding.
no.
There's no
listen.
plastic bag. Stop.
Listen, there is a distinct difference between being asleep and being knocked out. He will be knocked out, right?
Well, here's the thing. So you're gonna already be in there as the noble, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna be there when he's knocked out. Bimp can get up, walk out as him. She doesn't have to come back. She just has to walk out. You just have to keep him in the office.
Yeah, but he's going to wake up after a minute and go, where
Well,
did
we
she
don't
go?
want him to know he was robbed, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So,
So after a minute, when he's in there, you keep him in there a little bit longer. And this will be cool because it'll build suspense because you have to talk to him and keep him from the door. So you keep talking to him, like, I don't know, give him another drink, keep him going, like, keep him talking. Just don't let him leave that room until Bimp has finished clearing out his vault.
so
and-
your idea, the most powerful man in the world, and your idea is to blackmail this person? Your idea is to have me role play rather than just count on a dice roll. That's your
Yes.
idea. Okay. This is going to
Yes.
go really well.
Knowing Rob, I might suggest the dice roll.
No, let him role play it. No dice roll. The better you
So-
role play it, the more likely your dice will succeed. Yes.
What I was going to get, I was looking through that. Knockout drops are going to be 5 gold. It's going to put him to sleep, but not unconscious. When he is asleep for that minute, if you can get him to ingest it, and in a spot where someone's not going to, rush in to help him, someone could certainly try and administer something that would knock him out. That would be a drow poison. If the drow poison is something you want to go with, that's the only thing I'm seeing that would, if he fails
Or
hard enough,
I could
would
just
do it.
every 50 seconds I could just drop some more in his mouth and keep him out and keep him out and keep him out and keep him out.
We might kill him though.
No, it's sleep potion.
It's like ODing on sleeping pills.
I take a bottle of Tylenol PM every night. It's not a big deal.
A bottle?
I'm just
Jeez.
no.
I mean, so like if I don't know if he woke up and you just kept him in the room, literally she only has to go 60, another. So it would take her about 3 moves. That's 36 seconds or 40. We'll just say 50 seconds to get there. Once she's in the
I
vault,
have short legs. Did you account for that?
yes, that's what I said. So it's once she's in the vault, she's kind of clear for a little while, right? Now, if he wakes up and starts talking to you, you keep him busy for a little bit. Then you give him another drink. Like, all right, we're concluding our deal. You put like whatever in front of him and he's like, make him out one more time. Now she just has to leave the vault. I think you could do it. I think you could keep him talking for like 5 minutes.
So are you suspecting that he won't have any recollection or understand that he's been drugged or knocked out?
Well, he's got a lot going on, and this is Rob's got to convince him and persuade him to feel that he's just tired and that he just kind of nodded off for like a quick second. Like, just act like nothing happened. So Rob like, you okay? He's like, you kind of nodded off there for a second. If Rob is really, really convincing, the gnome will be like, oh man, I've been overworked. He's like, yeah, you look overworked. Maybe you should lay down. Like, just
So
keep him
he-
busy. Here,
as
have another
far-
drink.
As far as he's concerned, he just blinked for a second, kind of like you do when you're driving sometimes. But
Yes.
when that happened, a whole person disappeared out of the room.
Yes.
See, I
All
don't
right, so
like
let's
this.
say that part works. So the gnome,
Let's just say that works.
Bimp, goes to the vault, dumps all the treasure in the bags of holding, the 2 that we have. Then where does Bimp go after that?
Oh, okay. So wait. Now, when we were in the vault, remember we saw the money like going magically back and forth?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think we can clear everything out.
Well, we can clear what's ever stored, right?
No, because that money goes back out to the, so it comes into the vault and circulates back to the vault, back to the tables. If we clear everything out, the tables are going to stop having money to pay the players. So you have to be careful with that. You have to take the
Okay.
excess.
Well, do we recall how much excess was lying around separate from the inflow-outflow of the gaming tables?
No.
Because I'm guessing the idea is more money comes off the table than goes onto it, yeah?
Right. So I'm thinking we could take a substantial amount, but we can't purge it. We can't just leave.
No, I don't think.
Oh,
we
that's
would-
fine. Okay, so we
I
partially
never thought
cleaned
we
it
were
out.
going
Is
to
that
just take
better
everything.
terminology?
That would be.
Right. So we got to be careful that we just take the 5,000, a little bit extra, but leave a layer of money so that they can at least keep paying people while we make our escape.
All right, noted. So that's part of the play. So then where does Bimp go after that?
So Bimp basically walks right out. So she goes
So
past.
where?
She goes back down through the room, out the door, back into the casino, like she's going to go watch the tournament.
Okay. So we have the fake lord in with the real boss.
Yes.
We have Bimp on the floor pretending to be the boss.
Well, then she finds a little corner and turns back into Bimp. She doesn't have to stay the boss.
No, I would say
so
she goes right for the boats and out.
Well, that would
we
look
all don't have
strange.
to
The
leave
boss
together.
leaving, right? But the boss.
No.
leaving during the
But I'm
tournament?
saying she can. I don't know what's involved. What's involved in doing a costume change? Is that something that takes minutes, or is it a magical like transformation, or what happens?
So the magical fade. So she'll turn back into while people are watching her. So think about like a werewolf turning back into a human.
Could she do that like? She's gonna be in an assumedly empty hallway. She could just snap
hey, Bimp,
back.
What do you want to do?
But the empty hallway is still behind security. She can't turn back into herself until she leaves the secured room. Like she has to go back. Okay, so
she comes out, ducks into the bathroom, changes, and then just comes out and walks straight out with everything. It could, because we all don't have to leave together. We just need to get the hell out of there, right?
Right. So she leaves with the money.
Yeah.
And before she leaves, she's got to give you back the wand. We have to put the wand and the key back in his desk.
Oh my god! My brain can't even.
She could just go back to the office.
Step 2 of this.
Yeah, I think she should just go back to the office now. Oh, so here's what you do: you walk back to the office, and you make sounds right before you walk into the office. That's your cue, Rob, to distract him so that the gnome can walk back in. And as she walks back in, she changes real quick because it's magic, so she should get rid of the magic. She'll change back into herself, walk in, and then be like, sorry, she had to, use the restroom or something.
Yeah.
And then now your missing gnome has been discovered and reclaimed. He's still a little bit confused because he doesn't remember where she left, but he nodded off. So, oh, okay. And then you two just get up and walk out.
Yeah. So we only need to knock him out once then. That's good. That's even better.
Yeah, one knockout.
All right.
One shot, one kill.
One shot, one kill.
Now, you got to make sure you know what the signal is to know when you have to distract him and get him to look away from the door. And it can't be like she knocks or anything because there probably will be guards outside.
So what will the signal be then?
I don't know. That's what you two need to come up with.
Session.
What?
Sneezing twice.
Okay, loud sneezing twice. Got it. And you get him to look away from the door. Perfect. So that gets you into the vault, out of the vault, back into the office. Now, me and Murder Hobo over here have to figure out how we're going to steal the statue. So, I think, like I said, we can go in.
I'm Murder Monk, okay? I'm not a hobo.
Okay, Murder Monk. Oh, I like that even better. Eminem. So, Murder Monk, we have to go figure out how to go in, get the statue out of the case, put in Bimp's like little magical fake device, which I like because when he goes to grab it to present it to somebody, he's just gonna like pass right through it. So I think that's gonna be utter embarrassment. But we have to figure out if we can get in without breaking the lock, do what we're supposed to do, and we don't even have to be from here. We could just be from some jewelry shop that he hired in, and we're like, hey, we're here to like, I don't know, we're told to polish the damn thing. We just need it for a minute. You can stand there and watch us. And then while I pretend to clean it or you pretend to clean it, we distract him for a split second so we can swap it. And then put it in the fake. How's that sound?
Sounds good. Would it be better if Verge and the fake Lord were there to watch the debacle?
What? No, because we don't have that much time. We only have a minute. So we have to. This has to be a 2-part. We have to do 2 things. Wait till these things get higher level and harder. Oh my god.
All right, play it back to me. So we've done Bimp to the vault and back.
Yes.
Right. So Bimp and the Lord are in the boss's office.
Yes.
Meanwhile, or before or after, because if we're gonna do the statue trickery, we can do that way ahead of time, right?
Meanwhile, we're going to do the trickery at the same time. So like everything's happening at the same time. Plus, we know that he's not sitting there watching the statue at that point because they haven't been disposed.
Okay.
Because it doesn't matter if anybody else watches them. They'll turn around and tell the boss, who's going to be actually walking in the room behind them when we're doing it, hey, somebody's at the statue, and Bimp could just go, I know, I have them cleaning it. Or she can make that announcement as she's going through the room. Hey, the cleaners, let me know when they arrive. I'm having them clean the statue, make sure they get access.
Tell the security guards that, right?
Right. She could make that announcement, and then as soon as we know that announcement is made, everyone expects this, and we're good to go. No alarms raised because it's been mentioned by the boss.
Okay.
Can you tell I've been thinking about this all week?
Yes, I can. This is all going to go smooth. It's all going to go.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
but the plan is perfect.
Then we fight our way out and kill everybody. I love it. Let's go.
The plan is perfect. We're gonna botch it, but the plan is perfect.
But if any one thing goes wrong, we don't complete the mission because he has to be embarrassed at the trophy presentation without knowing that he's gonna be embarrassed, and nobody can catch us doing any of our shit. Right?
Correct.
Okay,
so
I'm ready. Let's do it. Oh shit!
So you guys got your signal. We know the timing. Murder Monk and me.
How do we coordinate the timing?
We count it in our heads. It's not like we're gonna talk to too many people. It's 1, 2. However, they synced up in the old days.
Fozzie Bear says, "Plan B: run like hell and die."
The position of the sun.
That's what I said. They have sundials.
We're underground.
You have a sundial watch, but you're indoors. Oh, fuck. What time is it? Nobody knows.
I don't know.
Half past the shadow.
Can you cast... Oh, you can't. I was going to say, do you have like any messaging spells or anything?
No.
Can you make a sending stone? Can you make a
No.
sending stone? Okay, that's on our shopping list for next episode.
Actually, I could, but no, because
Why?
That's
What?
with you.
I thought you wanted to be like Q. Cue me up some sending stones.
Cue me up. It's a verb
Putting
now.
you directly into danger with an undead minotaur.
You can have a wand. Shake your stick at it. You'll be fine.
That's what my prom date said. Listen.
Dying only hurts the first time.
All right. Are we ready? I want to go over it 7 more times.
Are you going to give us a sending stone so we can coordinate a little bit better?
No, because it's going to look suspicious.
No, you make them really, really small and we'll stick them in our ears.
That's not how that works.
Dick Tracy calling Joe Jitsu. Dick Tracy calling Joe Jitsu. Come in, Joe.
Who says the stones have to be big?
Give me the stones, Dr. Jones. I'm just punchy now. Anything.
Look, I'm already making the illusionary shit.
That's it.
There's only so much I can make.
You can make 3 items. I know you can.
All
I'm
right.
already making the illusionary shit.
Oh!
Okay.
I like that Havoc's anxiety is going to be through the roof because he can't control what people do when they are out of his sight.
All right. So, Joe, we went over that plan like 80 times. Did it work? Let's just say, did it work?
We'll find out.
Oh, we're going to go through it? Okay.
And it's not like he's planning or plotting to throw wrenches into our plan at all. No, he's not plotting at all.
No, but we so went over that in such minute detail
But
50 times that we could just say we did it.
That's where your roleplay skills will come in and you throw at his wrenches.
Now,
You
when
just
you
catch
say
him.
when you say skills,
He was talking about everybody else but you, Rob.
oh, okay, yeah.
Well, yeah.
All right,
I can't just.
Fury Fate's already been given advantage of the chat. Oh, Fozzie knows that there's a timeout on those, so he's queuing them up right now.
Should
All
we
right, so
wait
we need to
until
talk for how
everybody
many more minutes before it recharges?
Yeah, these 30 more minutes.
delay? No, I think we'll be fine. Just everybody stick to the plan. If we had stones, we could like adjust to the plan on the fly. But that's fine.
I snorted.
You're on your own.
Oh my God.
All right, so who do you need Verb to kill then?
No killing.
No. You're gonna make
God.
Fury choke on her chocolates.
Okay, I'll figure out who to kill when it's necessary. It's not a problem.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Whoever is using a scroll to disguise themselves, do so.
Did we buy
no.
all the shit we need yet?
There's a scroll of disguise self in the party sheet. I don't have an item for knockout drops, and I'm not going to do it. But that's only 5 gold, so...
Oh, the scroll actually won't be used until
you're in the office.
more in the
Oh, that's
office.
right. Yeah, you'll be able to use whoever. So whoever's going to take that, take it. If anyone's
be
dressing or taking a pass card, you're going to want one because I'm going to ask. You're going to need one in your possession if you're going to try and go through employee doors.
Yes, I took.
If you are planning to change into a guard uniform or a casino worker uniform, you'll want to bring that too, or have it in your inventory.
Now I took a
so
guard's uniform, but I don't need it. We changed it.
Probably didn't need to spend 45 gold on knockout drop.
No, but you can have 9 if you want, but you don't need them. Or you can give yourself 40 gold back.
So I'm going to put the guard uniform back, but I do have a casino pass card. So I'm going to use disguise.
Take the guard uniform just in case.
Okay, fine.
Just keep it in your inventory just in case.
Yeah.
If it gets hairy and you have to sneak out or arrest
Right.
her.
Yes. Okay, so I have my own disguise kit, which before we go in, I'm going to disguise myself as the high roller in question.
Okay, so you're going to disguise yourself as kind of a richer noble.
Right.
Okay. Someone has a bag of holding, I assume.
Bimp
There's
has
two of them.
There's
both.
2 of them.
Yep.
No.
Someone has your guys' first bag of holding, and I think I put a name on the second one, but does the
think
same
Verge
person
has it.
have both? Or
No, Verge has the other one. We split them up on purpose.
Verge has one. So who?
Yes. Bimp has one and you have one.
Right. So mine will be for the statue.
Yeah.
Verge is doing the
For the dead
statue
body.
swap. Yes.
Yes. I mean, whose sleight of hand is better, mine or yours? I mean, I'll talk to the
Honestly,
guy.
Verge, you're the actual thief.
Yes, but if I'm distracting the guy, it doesn't even have to be that great at sleight of hand.
My sleight of hand is Dex +3.
Dex +3? Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So
Everyone
I'll do the
set?
switcheroo. So then we need to dress as Acme Cleaning.
Yeah. Because we can't pretend to be like anybody who works here. We have to be outsiders.
Right.
So, yeah, we'll come in as like, Acme Jewelers
Acme
or
Statue
us.
Policy and Cleaning Service.
There you go.
My name is Daffy Duck. I represent the Acme Joke Company of Walla Walla, Washington.
Okay. Anyone taking anything else out of the party sheet?
Oh, I didn't even look to see what's in there.
So there's 2 more casino worker uniforms, 1 more guard uniform, and an extra pass key. Someone should take that pass key. I mean,
We'll take the extra one. Were there 3 of them?
no,
Yes.
2. Oh, I'm sorry. I
All
got
right,
one.
so yeah,
Who else got one?
I'll take.
Yeah,
Bimp
you take
should
one
have
pass
one.
key.
How many did you wait? How many do we start out with? Bimp should have one for sure. So Bimp should take one because I think they're gonna need the pass key to get into the vault if you can't find the gnomes one.
Okay.
Simbarchi thanks you, McClancy, for your sub gift. He just got back from his walk. He didn't notice it till now. I didn't see thank yous from any of the other 4 people.
Just fuck yous.
Fuck you for giving me a
No, there
free
was
thing.
some thanks.
Oh, was there? Okay.
All right. So if there's nothing else going on, and we're all ready, I hear no objections. So let's go ahead and get started. You guys are on the boats on your way in. You've docked, and you are on the map.
All
You
right.
can put yourself where you want to next to your
First
dock.
thing we're gonna do
and
is
do what you
split
wanna
the
do.
party.
So Bimp and I are going to proceed to take the roles of the noble and the noble's accountant and head toward trying to locate the manager, which I would assume would be near the offices, or we could flag somebody down to say, hey, we're
Yeah, you'd be able
here.
to find searching for
Yeah.
the proprietor, Quentin.
So we're gonna go be up near where the door to the office is. So like
You
up here.
guys used this one the last time. you
Yeah,
were-
that's where we would go. I think right there. Yep.
Okay. They're heading up there. Other 2 doing anything?
I'm gonna stop and have a good strong drink. No, I'm gonna head towards the where the trophy thing is.
Tournament, okay? Okay. Verge joining him or no? Mark?
Yeah, sorry. Join.
Okay. You guys go ahead and do that. Ferris and Bimp. Bimp, you yell over to the barkeep that we're here to see Quentin. He makes a couple of signals, and one of the guards asks you to have a drink at the bar, and he'll go get him. He proceeds to walk through that door.
Okay, so we'll just go sit at the bar then, because we wouldn't want
So
to.
Verge consults the paperwork to review the order that was requested. Delaying factor.
And both Ferris and
I can't play that music, Havoc.
Why?
Because I'd get DCMA'd.
No, I don't play it. I wouldn't play it out loud. I have it playing in my headphones.
Oh yeah, well, but if anything I do on my computer goes to the stream, so.
Oh, okay.
But I can play it locally.
Yes, you can.
Get you all in the mood.
I can do it just like this. Dun, 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 dun. Dun.
the guard outside the door introduces you to Quentin. You're in his office. He shuts the door, and here you are.
All right. What was their
Okay.
timing on knocking him?
The timing on knocking him out, we need to give him like maybe 3 minutes. Enough time for us to walk across the casino, get ready, and then go.
So
we're
I'm going to
just
say to...
We're just going to get in place.
I'm going to say to Quentin, this is my distinguished accountant. I'll introduce Fury's character. And thank you so much for taking the time to help us with our situation. We really appreciate your hospitality. And I'd like to propose a toast to our mutual beneficial... what do you call it when people make off with good stuff?
Prosperity
And good fortune.
Absconding.
Yes. No, not that. I'd like to. I mess up. I'd like to propose a toast to the robbery. I mean, wait, no. So
Does
I'd like
Quentin
to
have like a little bar or something? Something with like alcohol, drinks, or something, glasses.
Yeah, there's a little over here. You see a.
And I'll say to Bimp, I'll make it like I'll say to Bimp, please fix us a drink, and I'm gonna make it seem like I'm assuming that's okay. Like, don't bother yourself. I'll have my accountant do it. You just relax. Let's give him a sense of like we're gonna be here hanging out, that kind of thing.
Your lordliness.
Your absolute immenseness. Yeah.
So Quentin asks, so I hear you're quite the gambler.
Oh, there's going to be questions. Yes, that's a matter of fact. I am. That's why I came to your fine establishment. I knew I wanted my funds to be secure, but I do plan on hitting the tables for sure. I'm very.
Well, I showed
excited.
your staff yesterday. Everything seemed to be all right. I was told there would be more gold than I'm seeing.
Oh, and how much more did they say there was going to be?
I see none. He certainly was more than that.
Oh, yes. Well, that is on its way. I wanted to meet you in person. It is right outside in the boats, and we shall be bringing it in presently.
He slaps his hand on the door. The door opens, and the guard opens it, puts his head in, and he says, "There's money on a boat. Go check on it."
All right. Well, we got 3 minutes. We got at least 3 minutes.
So Bimp will be pouring the drinks, just the two for the gentleman, and she's gonna make sure she puts the drops into the glass that she's gonna hand Quentin.
Yep.
So it clearly cannot be the
really
glass
distracting?
in front of you.
Yeah, so
Not remotely.
You walk them back over and hand them the glasses that they're that you want to hand them.
Mhm.
And I
Kind
start
of
to
nodding over to your lord and saying, "Whiskey."
yes, and I say thank you. I say cheers, and I absolutely take like a huge swig of my drink.
So Quentin kind of looks at both of you warily, and then kind of knocks back maybe half.
And I go, "Oh, my good man," and I drank the rest of mine. I go, let's not go halvesies on this.
Within
Fine.
No fortune.
Despite your attempt, within a matter of seconds, Quentin is visibly kind of nodding his head. The glass drops out of his hand and breaks. He shouts as
could I
feebly as he
try to
possibly
grab-
can, "Poison!"
Can I try to grab the glass before it falls to the ground? Since I'm standing next to
You
him.
can give me a dex check.
Cool.
I'll donate my inspiration for that.
No, don't. Well, maybe.
It'd be nice. It'd be nice if that glass doesn't break. Sweet.
You're able to stick a foot out and does slosh the rest of the drink around, but it does not break.
All right.
And he's out, right?
Yeah, he's slumped over onto the desk.
And I'm like, go.
Okay, so
Oh, I start get the rod and the keys and all the whatever we need.
and I would cast disguise self, but it only lasts. But the knockout drops only last for a minute, right?
Right.
Correct. Yep. You know this is only going
At
to last
this
for a
point,
short
I
time.
will dose him with some drow poison.
Nice.
You grab your dagger.
What do you like a needle?
Yeah.
Literally
Stab him
inject
into the back, kind of the shoulder area, and I will roll him a save.
I want you to roll a 1. Can you roll a 1 for
Be
me?
Joe. Be Joe on this one, Joe.
Be Joe. That's fantastic. I'll just let you guys see what that is. My fucking course. So.
Oh, you know what? My bad.
Who dies?
I forgot that Fury had advantage. I'm going to take my inspiration back. She had advantage from the chat.
Oh, okay. Yep, that sounds fair.
So
she buries this thing maybe like just a centimeter, half a centimeter into the back shoulder. He, if there was a possibility of slumping more, did. You're pretty confident, Bimp, that this is going to be an hour. He's going to be knocked out, completely unconscious.
All right.
It looks at Ferris like, I got this.
Yeah, thank you. And as soon as she leaves, I'm going to try to do my best to position him in a way in the chair to where when he wakes up, he'll think that he just dozed off rather than have him be slumped over. And, I'm going to try to make him relaxed and that kind of thing.
Bim, the small talk between Ferris and Quentin, you're able to pick up some mannerisms, some sounds. You probably wouldn't be confident speaking in full sentences or for long periods of time.
Just be Roy Kent from Ted Lasso.
Right.
Just grunt all the time.
Right, just grunt the whole time.
Yeah.
Ferris, you quietly open up his top drawer.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Set off a drawer.
The top drawer of the desk holds a red candle, a quill, a jar of ink, and a few sheets of parchment, a few envelopes, a tiny glass key, and a copper ring bearing a wax seal.
Ooh.
Lastly is a velvet pouch. Looks like feels as though it's got some coins in it.
I'll take a quick peek in the velvet pouch, but I'll ask Ferris, where's the stick? Where's the stick I need?
The stick is in the office across the hall.
Oh, that reminds me.
I threw the stuff in the party sheet. Not seeing the rod that you were hoping to see.
Well, the rod wasn't in his office, though. It was in the security office, right?
You open the bottom drawer of Quentin's desk.
Oh.
Which contains a wooden chest. Opening the wooden chest reveals the rod.
Nice. The rod. 12 inches. That's what it says.
And how many grains of sand have slipped out of our sundial watch?
Yeah, you probably 15 minutes since you guys have come in, 15, 20.
But we should be moving towards the statue, you think?
Well, yeah, but he can only run one group at a time. Calm down. You'll get to hit something, I promise.
You'll get to stabs. It's Furied who's already stabbed somebody, not you.
Yeah, but I don't know that.
Yeah, you don't know
That's
that.
true.
I mentioned to punch somebody.
If we had stones, though, we would.
Oh my god, the sending stones.
No, because you would talk me out of it.
No, if I knew you had
I'm
Draugrs,
also
then I would
gonna-
have absolutely
Shush,
supported
you're not here
that.
and I'm doing stuff.
I'm in your
I'm
head.
gonna
Shut up.
pocket his copper ring and this glass key. I don't know what it does, but it seems important.
We got to pull all
So
this
you're
shit back.
you're
by
taking the
way.
glass key.
Yeah. And
We
that
gotta-
pouch.
Oh,
What did you say about the pouch?
Pouch had some gold in it.
I'll take the pouch too. I'm kind of.
wait a minute. We got to put all this shit back. He can't know he's been robbed.
Yeah.
He's good for
Well,
an hour. I'll be long gone.
Right, but he's got to wake up and, and be
refill the
none the
purse with
wiser.
copper.
I'm filling with nothing.
Remember, the whole thing is he's got to wake up and do the ceremony and then be embarrassed on stage and not know that anything.
Is that one of the requirements? Because I don't think that was one of the requirements.
Oh, it's absolutely a requirement. He's got to be
Fine,
embarrassed.
Bimple put back the fucking ring and the gold pouch
And
of coins.
my role playing of all that was, but hands off. Yeah.
But what about the glass key?
Well, you can take that in case you need it for the vault or something, but it's all got to be put back when we're done. Like the rod has to be put back. Yeah. Look at your face. So upset.
Don't like it. How dare thee? All right. So once that's done, I know
Hey,
that
you
there's the guard that's
stink.
going to come back. So as disguised self, Quentin, I'm going to stand outside the door, wait for the guard impatiently, as if, I'm expecting some money.
You what?
The guard that was supposed to go check the boat for money, he's going
Okay.
to come back and look for Quentin, and I was going to stand outside the door as Quentin.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, so go ahead.
Well, I'm replying to you. I don't know that I understand.
I won't tell you. I'll give you the option though.
Oh, yes.
That glass key should probably get in the hands of your heisters.
Well, I
Key
do
to
have
the
it in
cabinet.
my
Oh.
inventory.
Oh, yeah. Well, I told her to take it, but
Yeah,
that it
she's
all
not.
has to be put back in the drawer when we're done. Right? That is what I said.
Yeah. I'm just putting back the copper ring, and then I'm not taking the pouch of money.
Oh, so you're leaving the cash and the
Yeah.
parchment and candle, which look pretty useless.
Yeah.
She's taking the key and the rod, but then all those are going to be put back when she comes back from the vault. Because this guy's not even going to
Oh,
know.
so
McClancy has advantage.
the cost of inspiration, Rob, would be like it would be best. Like you can that key goes to what these guys are going to go steal. It goes to that cabinet. There's no ifs ands
Oh.
about. You've seen the cabinet. You've seen the locking mechanism when you were there. If you change your plan and don't stay here, you'd have the ability to get that key to them.
Oh, they need the key.
Yeah, people that are
Oh
taking
yeah,
the
okay.
thing out of the cabinet.
Then I'll take the key then, I guess.
Are you going to change into a guard?
I can.
well, you
Well,
don't.
are you? Hold on. Just
Do you
real
need
quick.
to?
No, I was just adamant that when we're all finished, all that shit needs to be put back in the drawer.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, that's all I was saying.
Well, I mean,
That's-
the key goes to the thing that you guys are stealing anyway. So.
Mhm. Just a quick question: does Ferris tell Bimp about the key, what it's for?
Is he? Yes.
That's a yes.
Yeah, he knows. He goes, oh my god, that needs to get into their hands.
I got
Okay.
a solution. Bimp will tell the guard that's supposed to come back from checking the boat for the trunk of gold.
So you've turned into Quentin at this point, right?
Yeah, I've already disguised self.
And have you gone to look for the guard?
No, I was gonna wait for him to come back and tell him, don't mind that. The trophy will be cleaned. Here's the key for the chest. I have to go check on something else. Or the key for the cabinet.
You're going to give the key to the security guard?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
he's
we can
going to
unlock for him.
tell the guard to take the key to the trophy. The cleaners are coming. Watch them clean the trophy.
Yeah, what do you say?
Oh. Gotcha.
Maybe
Okay.
not the whole watch them clean the trophy part, though. Maybe leave that part out.
So you're going to tell the guard that that someone's coming to polish up the trophy before the award, and that he should bring the key to the other guard that's in that room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make him my messenger boy so I can keep things moving.
Okay.
And that way he doesn't have to come back into that room.
Fair enough. You walk over towards the door, open it up, and let the guard know. You kind of slip out. I mean, is Ferris going with you?
No, Ferris is
No.
gonna stay there.
Okay. Go ahead. Do what you're going to do.
So after that, after I see that the guard goes with the key, then I'm gonna head towards the vault.
Okay. You can go ahead and move freely as you do what you're going to do.
Just to point out, in my anxiety, there she goes. I probably would have drawn a map to the vault on her arm because she wasn't with us.
Well, we would have, yeah.
So
We
we would have
would've-
made sure she knew how to get there
Yeah.
in her sleep.
Well, we have the other map from our hiring boss.
Right, but it didn't have like all the secret doors and mirrors. We would have given her a more detailed map. Just saying.
So you would have
she-
amended the map, is
Right.
what
Yeah.
I'm hearing.
So this way you know for sure how to get there, what doors you got to go to. I would have counted out the paces for you.
Shoulda, woulda.
She, I'm sure, listened thoroughly.
I'm pretty sure she didn't. That's why I said I would have tattooed it on her arm.
Yep.
At the end
Wow,
of this, she's just going to
not
be one
just
big
drawn
tattoo.
it, but tattooed it.
All right, so go ahead and open up your door. You instruct. Oh shit! You instruct this guard here to take the key to the other guard in the tournament room, and that the trophy will be polished shortly. As you close the door, the security guard looks at you and says, "You're gonna leave him in there, boss?" And then kind of gives you a frowned look and begins walking north. I'd say about 20 or 30 feet up, he kind of looks back over his shoulder again, still frowning.
You're muted. You're muted.
Oh, sorry. I make sure like I'm going back into the office.
Sure.
Okay, so hopefully that will appease him.
He walks off, and you see him go through the double doors at the north.
All right. That hopefully will hopefully I'll give him enough time to clear the way so that way I can go in or go through the doors after him.
Yeah, he's head out. You saw him kind of head out through the north
Okay.
set of double doors.
Yeah, hold on, give me a second. I need to pull up the other map. So that way I know which way to go.
Oh yeah, it's a door to your left up there. So anything, Ferris? Anything particular you're doing? I mean, you're just hanging out there, right?
Yeah, I'm going to like I said, prop him up in his chair, make him comfortable, and I'm going to lock the office doors.
Oh, okay.
Just in case any guard wants to. I mean, I don't know that their habit would be to go into the boss's office, but I don't want to chance it.
Yep. So you go over and make sure that door gets
Yep.
pretty easy. Just
Yep.
flip a lock.
Yep, just lock it.
Sounds good. You walk into the security room or security office. You see one guard in here at this point, and he is kind of walking amongst or standing back, looking at as many of the screens as he can at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of looks over to you and nods in your direction.
Drop poison. I'm sorry, I got
Nod back
excited. I'm
and
just kidding.
also take a moment to look at the screens as well. Like, as if just checking in on everything.
So the only thing
Everything's
when
cool.
one flashes and you see both your companions, Verge and Maury, kind of skulking outside the High Rollers room. The rest of them
Shake
is
my head
just
like-
other patrons around.
I
Shake
think
my
we
head
would be
like,
arguing one of the
"Looking
guards by
sloppy."
now.
Yeah, you guys got to tell me what you're gonna do then. I mean,
Well, I was waiting.
If you're ready for us, we'll.
Yeah, I was waiting
we'll
on
do our
turn.
roll.
Do you want me to pause here and then you can go to them, or would you like me to go further?
don't care.
We can take
What
a
do you
break
want to do
first.
in turn order?
Oh yeah, it's break time anyway.
Yeah.
Why don't we take a break? Let's do that, and then we'll come back.
All right. Sounds good. Let's
Okay.
do it.
All right, sounds good.
10 minutes.
Solves that
everybody.
problem.
All right. So if you're watching the stream, we are going to take a 10-minute break, you guys. That's how we do it on these games. And join us tomorrow for what'll be either Dungeons and Dragons, Dragonlance, or Divine Contention. Not sure. And then Sunday, we have All Things Fantasy Grounds Talk Show. Alternate Wednesdays, we have Gloomhaven starting May 10th. The other Wednesday will be Solasta. And then Friday, of course, we have this game. I'm going to run. Well, I'm not going to run. But I'm going to jaunt off to the kitchen. And talk about, like, what kind of... Do I need a soda? Do I need more water? Do I need both? Like, we don't know what happens. I'm going to figure it out. So come back in 9 minutes, everybody. Okay, Kitty, let's go. Come on. Come on, Kitty. You know you're not supposed to stay in the room while I'm gone. No, you don't get to... No. Noise.
We all back?
Yeah, everybody not here saying you're not here.
Oh, you got that ready check thing. I'll do that.
Ooh, ready check.
And we're back.
Everybody else talk to one.
I think we're back. Yeah, we're back.
Is the stream here, Rob?
Oh yeah, of course I don't hear anybody. Hold on. Jesus
nope.
Christ, fucking everything. Everything is always a problem with these. With this properties of the fucking holy shit. Okay, I think I have to close Discord and come back, you guys. Hold on. It's always a problem, everybody. Every time we broadcast or do anything, it can never just go exactly right. It always has to be a fucking problem. So let's see if it works when they come back. All right, how about now? Nope, I still don't hear them. Why does it have to be this way? Why does it have to be this way, you guys?
I'm not sure why you can't.
They told me I
I'm unable to understand why this
You are
fucking
not
happens every
helping,
goddamn
Joe.
week. I don't understand it.
It's my character.
You know damn
Um,
well why she can't.
All right, hold on.
I'll be long gone.
See, I can't even hear them in Discord. I don't know why this would happen.
Because
Shit's broken.
Ah,
away.
yeah, that got turned off. Nice. Oh my god, this is such a pain in the ass, you guys. Hold on. Bear with me. I apologize. Bluetooth.
Look, we don't need Ferris for this. We can finish this heist without him.
He's just sitting in an office anyway with an unconscious guy.
If the stream can hear us, that's all that matters.
Oh my god, this all changed. Okay, that's not good. Now I don't even know how to get... God damn it. Okay, hold on, everybody. So the Windows settings changed. When did this happen? Last update? Fuck, this is such a
Every
nightmare.
time there's a fucking Windows update, like
Why doesn't this work? Bluetooth devices. Connect. Okay, now it says it's connected.
Can you hear us now?
Yeah, now I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you guys now. Now let's see if you're on the stream.
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 Are we there?
Yeah, I
Is it
believe
over?
you.
Did you
I
win?
believe you are there. I believe the trauma has been averted. I do not understand why this fucking has to happen every single week. It's
hate
just
you.
the
It needs to
weirdest.
piss you off, Rob.
It needs.
Yeah.
It's part of the. It's part of the thing. Yeah.
It's what happens when you use earbuds, you know, just to be like, fuck this guy.
Well, so actually, what does happen is I put them into this charger, and that's what fucks
Yes,
everything
you told
up.
us this before.
Yeah.
You should
But
stop doing that.
Well, so that's the thing is if I do that right around the half-hour mark before the end of the game, they'll start beeping at me that I need to charge them, and I'd rather avoid that. Although maybe that's a better.
Earbuds. If they
No,
don't
no.
use that one.
Get ones with one of these.
What is that? A wire?
Yes, I never have
No,
a problem
I
where I
can't.
have to plug anything in.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I wore a headset for so many years, and it was just such a fucking
But
problem.
you can get like earbuds with a wire.
No. I can't. I got to be unencumbered. I got to be ready to move.
I'd be able to move. be able
Yeah.
to
Well, then I
And
don't
then-
feel bad for you when this. fucking
Yeah, I no longer feel like pity for when you break stuff.
All right,
But it
so-
shouldn't be that way. That's my point. And in fucking
Oh.
2023, if you charge your thing, it shouldn't turn everything off and shut everything down. It's stupid.
Quentin, or you're in. Ferris is in Quentin's office. I did forget to mention. So you put the money back, or you put all the items back. The other thing that you saw was Quentin. Like his hands are full of gold rings. He's got 9 different gold rings inlaid with gems on each one.
But if I'm disguising myself, I would have the same stuff, right?
You want to say you took them off him and put them on you?
Yeah, if the disguise self scroll doesn't automatically give me that, then yes, I
Nope.
would.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
I will drop those in the party sheet.
I just want to look at my hands. Look how sparkly they are.
I feel like Joe doesn't want us not to like be unnoticed at all.
Look, he
Uh,
thrives off us, fucking up and giving him the option to murder us. I
All
mean,
right,
capture
so-
us.
As that's as I'm gonna unlock the doors that you're gonna need to get through.
Okay.
As I'm going through this next stuff, you're gonna make your way to the vault, right?
Yep.
And we are over with Maury and Verge standing outside the High Rollers room. Everyone is not everyone, but there's maybe four spots available in these first 5 tables. Everyone else is playing cards. The tournament at the back, you can see the people standing out or standing around the final table that's there. There are 3 players left. Everyone's pretty well, their attention's pretty well focused on the match that's going at hand. But there's breaks in it, and they take a look around and they see what's going on. They've got drinks. They're just kind of conversing back and forth. As you're coming in, the security guard that's standing in front of the case is approached by a second security guard who leans forward, whispers in his ear, and passes something to him. The one that was here before nods, and the one that just came in leaves.
All right, and when that occurs, we go up to the remaining guard, and Verge will say to
Cut out if you said
Oh, good.
something.
Master Toggle Pocket sent us to prepare the statue for the award ceremony. Could you direct us to it?
He kind of moves his eye a little bit to the right and says, yeah. Walks over, unlocks the cabinet, takes the statue out in both hands, and places it on this table. He said, you're here to clean it. Make it look real shiny. We're gonna have a winner any moment.
All right. So we start pretending to clean the statue, which is probably pretty clean anyway, so it's bullshit. And then
at
what?
one point when you're ready to make the switch, I will go over to the guard, make a show of walking towards the guard so I can pretend I'm cleaning the cabinet. But I'll right before I touch the cabinet, I'll excuse me, is there anything about this I should know before I polish it up? So he looks at me, and that's your time to switch.
All right.
And what are you
somebody did
switching
buy
it
me
with?
advantage in the chat. We're going to replace the fake statue with the real statue, which is the fake statue is in my bag of holding that our artificer made.
Oh. Which bag of holding do you have?
Oh.
Oh, I have the one that I had from a prior adventure.
No, you have the one
No,
from
I
this
have the one from
adventure.
the prior adventure. You have the new one.
Oh, I have the new one. Sorry.
Okay. You call to retrieve like you normally would out of any bag of holding. Nothing comes.
I can't wait to
Okay,
find out
problem.
why this.
All right. Audibling the plan.
Did she not give you the statue?
No, we have a bag of stealing, not a bag of holding. Honor among thieves and all that.
Well, I don't understand what's going on.
He went to recall.
No,
from
I
his
understand
bag of
that.
holding- Oh,
But I don't. Nobody has said why.
Bro, we don't know why. And you guys are.
But
the other
you,
side of
as the
place
person,
looking.
did not. I mean, I'm trying not to metagame. If I'm you, I would have asked why, what happened. But you didn't say that. That's why I'm trying to understand.
Well, I rationalized what happened right away. We got double crossed.
Where did you get that? You just pulled that out of here.
No, the bag of holding came from the person who hired us for the job. It doesn't work like a bag of holding. It's a trap.
So let me ask a
All
question though: is Fury's device actually have to go in the bag of holding? Isn't it just like a small item that's making a statue?
Oh, I thought it was a clone of the statue.
No,
it would be
was a
good to have
device-
this figured out ahead of time.
Well, I would have never put it in the bag of holding, but I'm not holding it, so
Yeah, if maybe Bimp can tell you what it is she gave you.
It's actually a flat piece of paper that mirrors or shows the statue. It's not actually an actual statue. It's just
Oh, my misunderstanding.
yeah, because what?
And
what
I
it
wouldn't have
does-
had any reason to have to put it in the bag of holding.
Let me exactly read what this can do. I can make a static visual effect appear on one of the object's surfaces. This effect can be a picture, up to 25 words of text, lines and shapes, or a mixture of these elements as you like. So it's just a
wait, she cut out. She froze.
And now she's gone.
visual
Yeah. And she's robotic in the Discord.
Yeah, this happened on Wednesday to her too.
image.
So basically, what we have to do,
Sir.
you know, you're still like in and out there, Fury.
I don't know how to fix that.
Okay,
you're
it's
back.
fixed now.
So I think you got up to static paper that causes an image, but I don't know what else after that.
Yeah, it's a static surface that will reflect an image of or words or letters, text, shapes, whatever I want.
Okay. So we never actually have to switch the statue. What we have to do is get that piece of paper into the cabinet, and as you're placing the statue back, you have to slip it into the bag of holding and activate the thing. So while
Got
I'm
it.
cleaning the cabinet, I'll place the piece of paper, and then all you have to do is walk over and sleight of hand that statue into the bag instead of placing it into the cabinet. But just make it look good. I'll try
Alright,
to
so then
distract everybody.
I didn't know the bag of holding was janky.
But we still wouldn't know because I don't think you would have put the paper.
Correct. So I don't know that. All right. So then I'm gonna go finish cleaning the statue. I'm gonna use my white gloves, carry it.
Hmm?
Hmm?
I can't move my token. So we go back to the statue. The activation thing is there. I have the guard has his back to me, or I have my back to the guard, I should say. Now I was given advantage in chat, so I'm going to do my sleight of hand switcheroo, which is close the case, drop the statue into the bag of holding, activating the replacement image.
Okay.
I assume you want me to do a sleight of hand check?
Yep.
Does this involve you wildly waving your arms and going voila really loud?
Fury, you want to take those gold rings out of the party sheet too?
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Fozzie Bear, for the advantage. For McClancy, I haven't used mine yet.
All right, to the gold statuette into the party sheet. If you will please take that out, put it in your inventory, and indicate that it is in that bag of holding. The guard looks over you and says, "All good," as he reaches up and relocks the case. He said, "It is turning out to be a good one." As an uproar goes off, and the looks like Nightshade is the one that is now out of the tournament. It is just up to the last two remaining individuals.
They're about to get fucked.
How do you specify that an item is in a particular
Carried
thing
by.
with a bag of...
It's over on the right-hand side, isn't it, in your inventory?
Yeah, you put it under location. You put in the
The name of the
location.
thing.
Yeah, you put the bag of holding, and then that thing goes under it.
Aha, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you want to switch back to me, Joe, because I'm about to open the doors to the vault.
Yeah, you go ahead. You go into the vault. That's fine.
Okay. And you boys did tell me how this rod works, right?
Yes,
Yes.
basically the rod keeps the Minotaur from going berserk. He stays
Is
in
there
his
like a
little
command
circle.
word that we gave you?
Was there a command word?
I don't remember.
Do you guys remember?
I don't think so. I
It
thought
was
it was
2
just...
weeks ago. I know he held up the rod and like pointed and says, this, but I don't remember if he said anything before. So if he did, I can't remember like myself. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
But
Does your
most
character
rods
have
and wands.
recollection?
I
Because all Bimp is going to do is hold the rod, point it towards the thing, and then make her way to where the gold is.
Ferris, whoever went in that vault with him,
it was
right?
me
It
and
was
Ferris.
Ferris and someone else.
Yeah.
I
So
did.
looking at when the rod changed hands and you gave Bimp instructions or whatever it is, you said the thing's name is Virgil. He said, "Calm down, Virgil," and
That's right.
That seemed to work.
Virgil, yeah.
I might suggest you guys take notes.
Calm down, Virgil.
Yeah, you walk into the room and it snaps its head towards you immediately. Starts taking a few steps your way. You hold the rod up and say, "Calm down, Virgil," and it kind of just stops. Continue staring.
All right. So walking in, and as soon as I'm not in the view of the mirrors,
Yep.
get to wherever the gold is and start looting from the piles.
Sure, you walk past these containers down here. There's some random items.
Nope. That's the collateral stuff.
Yeah,
we know that. So that's stuff you can like take at will.
Okay, I'm sure that you've told me this beforehand, so I will be randomly Actually, I will wait, no, hold on. The scroll. I don't need to have concentration on me, do I?
For your detect or your...
No, for the this guy's self.
Mm-hmm.
Or do I still need to have concentration on me?
Is it a concentration spell?
No, I would hope not.
I don't think
I mean,
so.
Wait, no, it's not.
If you needed concentration for disguise self, that'd be really fucked up.
Don't talk to me. I'm concentrating.
There we go. I'm going to throw a few items in the party sheet. These are the items you're able to grab as you that are on those larger shelves. The remaining 7 chests, you see gold dropping in, and then kind of every once in a while the level sinks as though it's like going through a sand timer. Like you see the settle every once in a while.
Okay. So from the different chests or whatever gold piles, I will try to strategically grab enough to where it would be 5,000 without it actually interrupting the money flow, if that makes sense.
So leaving an amount of gold in there that can still filter through.
Exactly.
Okay. I had determined this earlier.
That you grabbed.
How much time are you planning?
I would take. Oh,
I mean,
no, go ahead.
so there looks to be well over 5,000.
Okay.
You still have maybe, like, after you're even out, you could probably make, one or two passes to siphon off a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
After a single pass, you're able to get $5,000 in there.
Okay.
So you can spend 2 or 3 times that amount of time trying to get just a little bit more. How much extra above 5 are you trying to get? I guess how much are you trying to leave? Maybe it might be better to be like a percentage of.
I would try to take like anywhere between 60 to 65%, and I would leave, about 40%.
Of whatever's remaining after the 5?
Yeah.
Excellent. You
For
do
who,
that.
us or you?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll figure out.
All right, shut up now.
You take your time doing that. You're not really exactly sure how much gold. You know it's well above 5.
Okay.
But if you feel as though if you take any more, this might someone might not get the coin they ask for when they call for it.
Okay. Yeah, I would also try not to spend more than 10 minutes in here.
Fair enough.
So I can go back to the office.
Yep. So you kind of meander or make your way back to the office then?
Yes.
And back with Maury and Verge.
Well, our cleaning mission is. I think we should depart the casino and go to our next polishing job.
The guard kind of looks at you and says, "Well, you're going to miss out on a good win. It looks like she's going to take it after all."
Oh, maybe we should watch. Maybe we shouldn't.
Mark, you got a weird thing in your voice all of a sudden. Your mic is robotic.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Maybe we should stay and watch. Listen,
we have a lot of work to do. So
Bye.
We should go.
Yeah, we got another job down at the castle, right, or the fort, or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you guys, if you're gonna leave, go ahead and make your way wherever you're gonna go.
See
ya. Bimp, as you exit out of the security area, standing in front of your door are 2 security guards.
Okay.
I think you can see them. Yep.
Confidently over and take a look at each of them and give them a nod.
As you approach the first one, they kind of eye over towards the door and say, "There's no gold, boss."
I'm sorry?
There's no gold on the boat. That whoever that is in there is lying to you.
Bimp will just shake her head and hold up a hand and say, "I'll deal with this."
Yeah, they both nod.
And I give them a little dismissal.
And they head up towards the north. You walk up front and attempt to open the door to no avail.
Not yet. I didn't open the door. I was gonna sneeze twice.
Oh
real
yeah.
quick.
And then when I hear the sneezes, I'll unlock the door.
Okay.
And when I hear that click, I'll open the door.
Okay.
You thought I was gonna mess
Achoo!
that up.
These aren't fake. Achoo!
Yep. The door's unlocked now.
Okay. There we go. And I'll walk in and close the door. And lock it.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Of the hour you had this spell available, you'd say you probably got about half left.
Okay. So I tell Ferris, what do we do now?
So I've
she'll
obviously
also take off the rings and start putting them on Quentin's fingers in the exact way that he was wearing them.
Oh, okay.
And also, I'll put that back in the party sheet.
You can
and
just
also,
delete them. That's fine.
Oh, okay. And also, I will put the rod back into the wooden box on the second drawer.
Sounds good.
right, and we'll rearrange everything, and then
I'll
I'll explain to Bimp that I've got him propped up, so when he wakes up, he'll be like, "Oh, what happened? I dozed off. I don't know." He shouldn't feel any ill effects. He might have a sore shoulder, but he won't really probably know what's up. And you can either walk me out as your disguise, which is probably safer than if you changed back and we just exited the security area.
I don't think that's a good idea because they're going to expect Quentin to go present the trophy.
Well, but he's gonna wake up. So what are you saying? We gonna wake him up?
I think we should just leave and go to the ship.
Yeah.
Leave him unconscious, door unlocked, somebody else will wake him up.
So you think we're okay, just the two of us going out of his office, through the hallway, past any potential guards, without...
I can make a trinket. I can make a trinket that will yell some gnome obscenities as we're leaving, as if he's saying these things to us because we don't have the gold.
Okay. That's a good one. Okay, so then we'll exit while being yelled at by this guy. And then I'll kind of protest a little, like, well, if this is the way we're going to be treated over a simple misunderstanding, I'll take my business, that kind of thing.
Okay.
I'll be like, come along, Cobblepot. I call you by the wrong name all the time. That's my character. Roleplay. Extra XP, extra inspiration, thank you. So yeah, that sounds like a good plan. You make the thing that makes it seem like we're being yelled at by this guy. He's kicking us out of his office. I'm throwing a little bit of a hissy protest to make it look good, and then we shuffle our asses out of there.
And of course, as the assistant, I'd be bowing and say, I apologize for the confusion. I apologize for the confusion, and kind of bring out my irate client out of here.
And then we go back to the mimic boats and get away.
The mimic boat that's going to eat us.
All right, as you open the door to go out, you are greeted by a security guard.
Yes.
Who immediately kind of ushers his palm up, but says essentially, "Let me show you out."
Yeah.
As you need to walk to the south.
Got it.
Bim, this trinket that you made. Is it just like does this take a while?
No, it's like I just need to touch a small object in the room, and it will do it once or as many times as somebody else touches it.
Excellent. So you kind of grab an object and throw it in his lap?
Yeah.
So it keeps howling different things?
Yeah, gnomish obscenities.
Yep. The security guard sees you out towards the boats He's not gentle and does push a bit,
Okay.
Unhand me, sir.
And
but
of
make
course,
sure
Imp
that
will be like,
you
"I'm so
you
sorry, I'm
both
so sorry."
are seen to a boat.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I'll move us to the boat.
sweet.
Do you want to move us, or should we move it
No, go ahead.
ourselves? Move
can't.
yourself, Ferris.
I'm trying to move myself. I can't. My token won't move for some reason.
Probably have to click on it or something.
Oh.
Yeah,
Gotta
did
give
you
it a
do
little
party
click.
vision to the other person when you were streaming?
I had you guys. Yeah, I tried to do my best to keep up with everybody. I had you guys over by the trophy cases. And what are we all in 4 separate boats? What's going on? Mine's the Mimic.
Well, I didn't want to like leave with the cleaners. That would be awkward.
Oh yeah, we're in the same boat, you and I. Okay.
Yeah, and they already took off. I just didn't get them
Right,
off the
okay.
map, so you're fine.
And now we go back to the lady and tell her, "Hey, we did it." Well, actually, we don't know if we're not there to witness his humiliation. We just assume that's going to happen.
Maury, as you get off the boats and head over towards the carriage, you notice there's a it's not a sticker, but it's like a pin or it's a something on the back of Ferris's shoulder. It's definitely some sort of location or tracking device.
Aha!
Throw that back in the water so it flows away.
Excellent.
Nice.
And now check to see if I have one.
You do not.
Okay. Where'd you
Are
get
you
this?
checking anybody else?
We're not with you two.
Well,
No,
you're all
no.
at the carriage
Yeah,
trying to get
and
the fuck
once
Oh,
that's
yeah,
once that's
I'll check
discovered,
everybody.
we should check everybody. Yeah.
Yeah,
Check the
Bimp,
ticks.
Bimp definitely has one as well.
So we get rid of that as well.
So
So you-
if I use detect magic, could I be able to see these things?
You'd be able to, yeah.
And then get rid of anything that has a tracker?
Well, I mean, you'd be able to see. It's like a scrying type of thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll send those down rivers so whoever's scrying will think they're still moving.
They just sink.
Oh.
They sink.
Well, that's sad.
They'll think we drowned. It's fine.
They didn't make it.
So, slight metagame. Verge looks in the bag of holding for the statue.
Yeah, nothing. It does not come.
I put the statue in the bag. It's not there anymore, people. We need to be wary of a double cross.
Well, maybe we are thieves. Maybe they don't trust us to double
Well,
cross them.
also it could be where she gave us a bag of teleportation or whatever to ensure that if we fucked up, we put the statue in the bag. She's got the statue. That's what I'm thinking maybe happened. I don't know.
If it's a double cross, now you get to punch somebody.
Yay!
Now we keep 5,000 gold. Because
Yeah.
why would she double cross us if we're not going to bring her this 5? Yeah, this will
Well,
be very...
she might have thought we would put all the gold and the statue in the bag.
Oh, well, let's
Right.
go find out.
Yeah. But maybe we should leave the gold like safe.
Stash. Well, how much gold did we get? Let's start with that question. What was our haul?
We're not standing at the carriage doing this though. We're
No,
moving, right?
Yeah, you're all in the
Pittsburgh carriage
carriage.
or our...
Okay.
Off and going.
Yeah, what was our haul?
I love it when a plan comes together. You guys did great. I'm so proud of you.
You gonna smoke your cigar now,
Yep.
Baseman?
All right. So
Just
you're
don't
heading.
put me on the plane,
Does-
Hannibal.
No, that's him.
Pretty cool.
No, I said
Does
don't
any-
don't put me on the plane, Hannibal.
I know, but you. Well, I would think he would be Mr. T because he wants to hit everyone.
Oh, well, no, I wasn't going that deep with it, man. I just wanted to do a Mr. T impression for a second.
Oh, okay.
Does anyone have what you have not identified, but you have detect magic. Obviously, this pouch is magical because it's supposed to be. It's a bag of
I
holding.
also have identify.
That might be something you care to do.
Yes.
I will identify.
Having this bag of holding, which obviously works to put items into. You can burn the spell and cast identify.
I do it as a ritual. I got 10 minutes to kill.
That works. Who has that? A Verge, right?
Verge has the bag.
But you have to give it to her to identify.
You can go ahead and I'll throw it in the party sheet here.
7,800 gold, y'all.
Oh.
So I've identified it at this point then.
Mm-hmm.
Birdie's bag of holding.
Oh, so we can get things back if we know the magical word.
And I saw a rapier go by. I would like to take a look at that.
You don't.
Damn
so
you.
if you say hyacinth, then you can get all the words out of the. all the items out of the.
Whoa, this is like a super one.
That's pretty cool. That's a good idea.
Yeah, that just wasn't communicated or explained to you at all.
Right.
So you make it back to. I should probably.
We should take everything out of the bag and go, hey, here you go. And then she'll be like, how did you know about the bag? We figured it out. So we each are going to get, 700 gold? Nice.
I mean, 5,000 has to go to Verity.
Right, I'm dividing 2,800 by 4 is how I did that.
Oh, okay.
Yep, so you head back and meet up with Verity. She's looking at you, asking how things went.
Oh man, you should have saw it. We fucked shit up. How that really comes out is
quite the grin.
We made it.
She rubbed her hands together and she says, "Well, let's see it. How'd we do?"
Here you go.
Hyacinth.
Oh.
Yeah, you might want to mention that sooner.
Well, you were supposed to put the gold in there, and I needed. Yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we are.
The statue comes to hand. She's quite pleased to see that.
And Bimp will only take 5,000 gold out of. Oh.
She could really give a shit about the statue. She just wanted to make sure it was gone. She then asks the gold.
Yes, we
have
the gold.
Bimp will take out just 5,000 gold for her.
You call up 5,000 gold into most likely a bed or the floor. I don't know. Like
a big
as it
pot.
dumps out of your bag of holding, and I'll deduct that from the.
I'm sure there's like a table or something, you know.
Yeah, there's a place to put it. She kind of squeals in delight as she clasps each of your hands, thanking you for your assistance. She goes, "I cannot wait to hear how that tournament ends up. Well, Quentin is going to be one sorry motherfucker."
That's right. He's a punk ass bitch.
And
meanwhile, we need to bail out of town because he's going to be pissed at us.
Yeah, a little bit probably. 2,800 gold gets divided amongst you. The gold statuette, I'm gonna go ahead and just get rid of.
I put it.
That's not worth anything, right? It's not worth any money.
Can it be one of those things that we keep in our lair? Like, we have that. We have the fake green rock, and we just start collecting items from like all our past heists.
I don't see why not.
This is the time.
You won't get any gold or anything for it, but you do end up with, since you did walk away with the gold statuette and the gold correspondence with the Thieves Guild. What is it? Golden Keys?
Yes. Golden Vault.
With Golden Vault, you do earn an uncommon magic item of your choice.
Sweet.
And as you're deciding that as well, you can level up to level 3.
Yes.
Level up.
Bimp will come up to Ferris and be like, look, I got this sword for you. And Bimple hand Ferris the rapier +1.
In the party sheet.
And I'm guessing the jade rabbit and the ruby necklace that was what else she picked up? That was just nothing special, just treasures to sell.
Correct. Yep. You'd be able to hawk them.
Might keep them. You
Your
never
call.
know when you need a pretty piece of jewelry or a pretty animal for something.
Something.
What? I like sparklies.
What?
Oh, but she definitely does not need this. This can go away.
The hand axe?
Yeah, she's not using it.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's nice, but it's kind of unwieldy for her.
Are you looking at
so-
selling it?
unless somebody wants it. That was something she got from the first heist.
I am going to make a notes tab with just, I called it layer items. But I
Oh.
can throw it there if you want.
Sure.
You can decide whether you want to sell it or if someone wants to use it ever in the future.
Okie dokie.
Whoever's taking the rapier can take that out of the party sheet.
I can use the rapier. Does anybody want it? I can use it. I shall take it. Thank you.
And the gold statuette and the hand axe +1 are in a notes thing called layer items. I don't care if you want to call it something else.
What's the rule about fighting with two weapons? Is it light or finesse?
I don't think light weapons is just that you have.
Like,
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of the wrong thing.
you can't do wield rapiers unless you have like dual wielding.
Oh, okay. You can't. Okay. So it is light. Okay.
Yeah, finesse is that you could do with two hands, right?
Finesse is that it uses dex instead of strength.
Dex instead of strength. That's right. Okay.
Oh, right. Okay. So I need to adjust my stats on that. Rapier is Brooks. And Brooks. And I would probably fight, even though it's one less attack, I would probably fight with the magical rapier because it's magical. So we'll set that up. All right, and then we get an uncommon magic item. Okay.
So, third level route, what rogue class are you going with? Because I was thinking of going mastermind.
I'm doing thief because it's
or arcane trickster.
Adventure appropriate is how I decided that. Well, and I decided that when I was first level that I would do that. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna go Mastermind from the beginning, but now I'm thinking I might have to go Arcane Trickster.
Yeah, that's a good one because it gives you stuff. Gives you, crazy fun stuff. Wait, how do you find... Magic items. Here we go. Magic items. Filter by uncommon. We haven't been doing a lot of fighting, but you never know. You don't know. What kind of items are you guys thinking about getting?
No idea.
I think I just broke my character.
You just broke your character?
I think so. Because I added the subclass, and instead of hitting the checkbox, I think I hit the X by accident and didn't add it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, there it goes. Okay. Was it just delayed?
When you want to talk or need your item, let me know what you're looking for. Those items you wanted to sell, Fury, just throw them in the party sheet whenever you...
I did.
They're not there.
Oh, you mean those 2 trinkets? The treasures?
Yeah, the thing you want to sell.
Oh, no. I don't have anything else I want to sell.
Okay.
Although I guess I can get rid of the casino employee pass card.
Yeah, that probably won't be any good anymore.
Yeah, I don't think that's
And
gonna
the
be anymore.
clothes, I suppose, if you want to get rather specific.
I do now have experimental elixirs.
That lets you just like make different things.
Yeah. When I finish a long rest, it's an experimental elixir, okay? So I magically make an elixir. There's a table we roll on, and we'll see what happens.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's kind of like it should do this, or I'm not sure what this does at all.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, when someone drinks the elixir, which is an action, I roll a table, and it can do one of 6 different things. I don't want to tell you guys because I want this to be a surprise.
Yeah, that's fine.
I like it.
So I'm gonna put that on
Ooh.
my actions tab. Under what should I put it under? An infusion thing?
So
Sure.
restorative ointment is pretty cool, but it only has between 2 and 5 uses altogether. And then it's done. But it restores 2d8 plus 2 hit points, cures poisoned and disease, and it's an action. So it can be used in combat. That's pretty cool. I'm going to maybe get that because who knows, right? And we don't do we have a healer per se? Really? We don't, do we?
I do have the ability to cast Healing Word.
Yeah. Okay, Joe, I'm going to do it's called Restorative Ointment.
Give me a sec. Roll 1d4 plus 1.
Hell yeah. 4 charges. I'll take it.
It is in the party sheet.
All right, great. Thank you, sir. So I shall put a code for
Does
that.
anybody think Gloves of Thievery may be useful?
Yes.
Basically, you have +5 to sleight of hand and dex checks on lockpicks.
But I think with those, they don't require attunement, so anybody can use them.
I have to go to modules.
They do not require attunement.
And get all the rest. Which you maybe don't have.
There is also the Hat of Disguise.
That's helpful.
Ah, yes, there we go.
You know what? I'll take the Hat of Disguise.
Movable rock.
That's the one you wanted?
I'll take Hat of Disguise. Yeah. I mean, the other thing was taking another bag of tricks. So I can have a whole menagerie, eventually collecting all 3 bags of tricks. Have a whole horde of animals for me.
Hat of Disguise is in the party sheet.
Thank you.
Why is
when it's an item like that, you don't have to be able to cast the spell, right? Because as
No.
long as you're attuned to it, whether it's in your spell list or not, you should be able to cast it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Disappointing. I seem to not have restorative ointment available in the coding, which means I have to go make it. And nobody else noticed it.
Here's one that might be useful: Medallion of Thoughts.
No, don't tell Havoc that, because he's going to use that, read my thoughts, and ruin my plans.
I just think of the most chaotic thing you could do, and that's what I think you're going to do.
It's like you know me or something.
Hmm.
There's actually a lot of like shit that you would never take if you were a fighting group.
Yeah.
Like I was just like looking through them.
It's
Vanisher's hat. Never heard of this fucking thing. But it lets you become invisible or fly once a day.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Or like tattoos. I didn't really know. I knew they were a thing, but I didn't know how useful they would be outside of combat. But here they make a lot of sense. Like this Tosh has got spell rot tattoo where it's just a fucking like you get a 3rd level spell. Oh, it's just like a one use thing though. Never mind.
Okay, I think I'm ready to be all done leveled up. Which, by the way, I should...
So Verge and Mori still need to pick out their item, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, and since we aren't really looking at anything on the desktop anymore from my character, I will go to the cams for the stream.
I will go over the next.
Oh, okay. I'll switch. Yeah, you're gonna go over the next adventure.
Well, I can just get this done quick here. This is the key that shows up.
Reach for the stars.
And Mira says, greetings, operatives. Vasil Talistrome, a sage who works with the Golden Vault, has reported the theft of the Celestial Codex. This book contains rituals that, in the wrong hands, could be used to summon dangerous extraplanar entities. This book was stolen by a nobleman named Marcos Delphi, who might be under the influence of some profane entity. 4 adventurers hired to retrieve the book from the Delphi mansion have disappeared without a trace. We have good reason to believe them dead. This quest requires you to travel to Delphi Mansion and retrieve the Celestial Codex. May you fare better than the last group. Good luck.
Awesome. Sounds like a smash and grab deal to me. Mark,
I'm in.
start killing shit.
Yeah, you get a shine, baby.
All right.
We'll get into that one next week. You can again decide if you want to keep these characters or make a new one. But
Yeah, I'm going to keep mine because I've got big time 3rd level sneak attack now.
ready to use sneak attack, huh?
Ready to use it.
Almost
Kinda-
like you've run it. You've ran 4 sessions, month in, and haven't rolled an attack roll
I
yet.
haven't rolled. Yeah, the stats. Our stats are all zeros on the combat. It says Verge has 1 hit for 5 damage. That's
Yep.
the extent of the party stats.
He did a. I remember that.
Yeah, nobody else has done anything.
I assume at some point in time, one of these is going to have there's no other option.
Yeah,
But-
just go in and start murdering shit.
Or even just you have to just escape while taking damage or something. I mean,
Yeah,
something.
exactly. Pretty interesting idea though. The series of different heists. Pretty good idea.
Yeah, the guide or reference material on this one always says it starts off assuming that you're not running them all together. Like you're just gonna throw this. They're gonna throw this into an adventure as a side plot or something to do.
Right. Hence everyone's a different level and you can use a different character. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good idea.
And of course you could then make it more difficult or less difficult.
Right.
It's so like I said, it is so much different, but it's so much planning and thinking and hoping and wanting and then just rolling with it.
Yeah.
But
I'm
it's
gonna redeem.
It's certainly more cerebral than.
I don't think Fozzie Bear's still in the chat, but I'm gonna redeem his last advantage that he gave to me that I didn't use for this session. So I'm gonna give him his points back. Boom.
How about winged boots?
Those are always good for. Those let you fly, don't they? Or maybe just.
They do.
Yeah. Winged boots. Red Bull gives you winged boots. What is this, Friday? Okay.
That you want wing boots?
Yeah, I think that's a handy kind of thing to have.
That is in the party sheet.
They're really more feety than they are handy, but you understand. You see what I'm doing.
I do see.
Apologies,
Are we
everyone.
helping Verity again? Because I'm really tired of her.
What happened?
Are we helping Verity again? Because I'm really tired of her. Because the first one was for Verity, this one was for Verity.
No,
I
this
don't
is
think
for Mira, right?
Mira
No.
is your handler. I
Oh,
don't think Verity was this last one, but I don't think it was the first one.
Wasn't it?
No. She
Well,
was
that's-
some
That-
archaeologist, I think the first one was.
that's just how tired of her you are. You thought it was her this whole time.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, ugh, this woman.
Ugh. Hey, Fury
Oh no,
Fate.
Dr. Danelle.
Yep.
Who are other female persons in our group besides you and Robin and Shelly?
That's it.
That's it, isn't it? It's so sad.
Pretty much.
It's so sad. I just was realizing that.
Well, is Zellakar out of gaming?
That's Shelly. Yeah, Zellakar.
That is
Oh,
Shelly.
okay.
And by the way, I haven't heard from her for quite some time. I don't know. She was tended to be get all bogged down in her career and have to like stop doing stuff and things like that. So
You know we can't hear you very well when you're leaning back away from the mic, right?
My apologies. I shall tend to be all up in this microphone from now on. Even though you can't see the mic, it just looks like there's no microphone. It's right here. It's right. Trust me, it's right here. Yeah, I do know that. But I tend to, I get all crazy.
And he does it again.
I do, because part of my nervous tick is I lean back like this, and it's just that I wear t-shirts and I want people to see what I have.
Nobody likes the Seahawks.
God damn it, the draft is like tomorrow or something. It's sometime next week. I don't know. The 27th. I don't know. Nobody likes the Seahawks. How dare you? Oh, Fozzie Bear still was here. Good night, Fozzie. I gave you your points back for the thing that we didn't use. So you got a redemption. Good night.
So does that mean we're ending a little early tonight?
Unless you want to stick around just for talking.
Yeah, I might as well wrap it.
All right. Sounds good. So we'll see you guys back here next week. Thank you, Joe, for the game. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. And, we'll be back next week. Have a good night. All right, and if you're watching the stream, then we're going to call it right there. That'll be the end of today's Friday D&D session. And we will be back next week, of course. Tomorrow, we will be playing Divine Contention or Dragonlance. I can't remember. We switch Saturdays, and of course, I can't keep it together. And then Sunday, we'll be here with All Things Fantasy Grounds Talk Show. And we always give away prizes on Sundays, so don't miss that. Alternate Wednesdays, we do play Gloomhaven on Steam. Starting May 10th, the other Wednesday will be filled with Solasta on Steam. And then Fridays, of course, we do play this game here, Keys from the Golden Vault. And let me go ahead and put a command in the chat, you guys. So people want to know what they can do to help the stream. If you're just hanging out and watching, that's all you really need to do. But if you would like to participate further in the stream in our channel here at Twitch TV /RobTubi, you can do that. You can type any of those commands that I put in the Twitch chat there with the exclamation point and the word, and it'll give you the proper URL. For example, you can come to our Discord server. We've got over 2,200 people talking about Fantasy Grounds, DM's Guild, The Forge, D&D 5e, all that stuff, all day and all night, worldwide. International, as they say. You guys can also go to my Patreon page and support me that way. I have levels between $1 and $10. So $1, you can shoot me $1. Every little thing helps. You can also cheer bits, sub or resub to the channel. And if you do that during the show, you will attack the hype boss, which is currently McClancy, because he gave like 5 people subs today. He's the current hype boss at 1613. You guys, you can also go to DM's Guild and buy things there, and also go to the Forge and buy things there. That's really how I make my living, is the sales of the items on the DM's Guild and Forge. So if you like any of our Fantasy Grounds automation that you see when we play during the games, go get it for yourself. You can also go to YouTube and sub to that. That's free. You can follow me on Twitter. And again, my Facebook account, still hacked. Got hacked on January 2nd. It's been hacked for almost 4 months, and I haven't got it back yet. But the Facebook page is still there. I just can't access it. So that's the story on that. Thanks again, everybody. And hope to see you back here again tomorrow night. And until then, good gaming, everyone.